Americans have been celebrating the capture of an adolescent believed to have been behind the Boston Marathon bombings that claimed the lives of 3 people and wounded over 170 others. The city was brought to a standstill as a statewide manhunt was carried out and terrified Bostonians remained in their homes. US President Barack Obama praised the citizens and public services workers of Boston for their quick reaction in seizing the suspects and rallying to the sides of victims.
On Monday, an act of terror wounded dozens and killed 3 innocent people at the Boston Marathon. But in the days since, the world has witnessed one sure and steadfast truth. Americans refuse to be terrorized. Ultimately, that's what we'll remember from this week. That's what will remain. The stories of heroism and kindness, resolve and resilience, generosity and love.
19-year-old Jakad Tsarnaev was found hiding in a boat in a critical condition where he had fled following a gun battle with police in which his older brother and alleged accomplice, Tamerlan, was killed. The pair reportedly shot dead a security guard from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, stole money and a car before taking flight to Watertown, where they were stopped, shortly after security officials released photos of them to the media. So far, the motives behind the criminal acts of April the 15th remain unclear. There's been some speculation in the international media and online that the attack may have had some link to the Chechen separatist movement or Muslim fundamentalism, although ethnic Chechens, the siblings, were permanent residents of the United States, where they had been living for over a decade. In 2011, 26-year-old Tamerlan was reportedly questioned by the FBI for suspected connections to extremist groups. However, no evidence was found to corroborate these suspicions. But the Kremlin and Chechen leader President Ramzan Kadyrov have criticized the US for playing up the attacker's Chechen connection when the pair spent little time in the country and were educated in the US.
In regards to the Tsarnaevs, we do not know any of them. They have never lived here with us. According to American media reports, they lived, studied and grew up in America. Therefore, they're to blame for such an upbringing, not us. That's why we don't bear any responsibility for this. We regret what happened and that people died or got injured. We know firsthand what it is. That's why we offer our condolences.
The Chechen cause barely has anything to do with the 2 brothers who never lived in Chechnya, and even though of Chechen origin, they lived in different parts of Russia, and then in Turkey, then in the US.
Meanwhile, leaders of the American Muslim community have expressed concerns that they may be targeted for retaliatory attacks after an injured Saudi bystander at the Boston Marathon was questioned and his apartment searched after answering police questions in a manner that made them uncomfortable. Despite the media speculation, the true motives behind the bombings still remain shrouded in mystery, and many will be eagerly awaiting the police results in a bid to shed light on what could have caused 2 such apparently well-integrated individuals to commit these crimes.